Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Oakfield Farm. So today is the day of the compost spreading with the Abbey. First time I've ever used one of these things in the game before, so I don't know how well it's going to go. Oh, we are going to do field 9. I believe that should be all harvested and all good to go. So we'll open up this so we can actually load it. And I have to spin around here because obviously we're going to be using this leaper. Probably should have given it a bit more room than that. Not sure how much this holds neither. And yeah, I'll move a bit more over. I really don't want to have to do too much manoeuvring with it. I know the other day I had a good day, well, yesterday actually for me, had a good day loading it, or loading with the leap head, but not every day is that good. Alright, I'll put the legs down, and swap to that, and here we go. You know what, I'm going to actually put the legs down all the way. And fill that up. So that's 24% filled already. Come on, turn. There you go. The slewing and the boom. I'm not having a good day loading today. They're all on the same stick, so it's pain in the butt. And that is 50 odds, so what, 4 buckets for that. Now, of course, it's not going to be 4 complete buckets, as the bucket glitch is still in the game, unfortunately. Oh wow, that just literally pulled the whole machine over. Wow. And there's quite possibly, yeah, one more. So yeah, 4 buckets and that thing's filled. And over we go. Lift. Crap. That should fill it. Yep. There we go. And now we'll move into this. So shut that down. I'm not sure what the working width is of this, how far outwards it goes. We'll have a look in a minute. I feel using a front loader would be better. And to load this thing than a excavator like that. Bit of a pain in the butt. So in a minute we'll have a look at the store, see what the working with actually is. And of course, going up the hill here, this thing was gonna just spew smoke. Kinda looking forward to this, not gonna lie. Something different. Something incredibly different. There we go. Oh yeah, it's poking down. No smoke. Surprising. Yeah, we've still got the combine in. Did we finish it? You know what, I can't remember if we did finish it. It certainly looks like we may have. Maybe not, If not, that's what we're going to be doing. More harvesting. I know some of you will be disappointed. I know some of you that will love it. No, we haven't. You can see the darker colour. Now you can see the render circle. And there's crop. Yep, we've still got crop in the field. Not to worry. So this can just get put there, and now we've had a ride up to the combine. Yeah, I honestly thought we were good to go. That sucks. It won't take us long to harvest this, it really won't. So what I'll do is I'll cut in here, and we'll start on the opposite side going up and down. Don't even think I've got a trailer in here yet. No. And there's canola again. Gone up a size of combine. A few sizes. Bigger header. That's funny. Funny how some stuff like this works out. And you can see the yield is just so much better. Even though this field's smaller. Field's smaller and we've already got a better yield out of the field on Hofbergman. Crazy. Beautiful scenery. This map doesn't get old, it's going to be hard when it comes time to end our time on the map. It will be hard. And I just realised that I'm recording this at 30 FPS. Son of a gun! I meant to record this at 60. Never mind. As soon as we've got these done, I will get them rendering. Actually, over last night was reinstalling GTA on my desktop in possible preparation of joining a GTA roleplay server, same one that Sim's on. I believe he's going to be streaming, so he knows that I'm kind of into that stuff as well. So he said, hey, you should join, here's the info. So hopefully we can get in on that. He's already on it. So it'd be nice if I can get on that. Yeah, what, 2 more swipes and this field's done. Doesn't take long, it really doesn't. Then we can move on. So, one of you, I want to say it was Glengar, told me about a Flegel Horsebox mod that was on Modern Welt. Unfortunately, it's on uploaded, but I've downloaded it. I'll briefly show you guys. It's kind of set up for the stream on Tuesday. So I won't be really using it today. It's meant me buying the Land Rover again. But I don't have MR on the Landy anymore, so I've got that back once more. Awesome Land Rover. I mean, the Land Rover was awesome to begin with, and then Virtual come along and really spent hours upon hours working on that. Did an absolute fantastic job. It'd be awesome if we could find the original source of the Land Rover and get 120% sort of permission to release it on the mod hub. I'd love to see him get that on there, because I think it would do incredibly well. Wouldn't be able to go on consoles because of no Land Rover license. That being said, it looks like a Land Rover, but the mod was actually incorrect for a Land Rover. If you look at the rake of the windscreen and the shape of the doors, they are, if you compare them to a real Defender, the angles and all that, it is wrong. You can really notice it once you take that roll cage off, actually. And I believe that was because the original modeler that put it into a game, obviously it was unbranded when it went into that game. It was a off-roading game, going back many, many years now. So hopefully we can get all of this without missing any. Nope. Son of a gun. Gonna have to leave a strip. This is actually gonna fill up in a minute too. So I should have gone to the opposite side. And 100%. There it is. Alright, let's find our T7. So here's the Land Rover and the horse box, the Flieger horse box. Pretty sick. And yes, you can see the horse glitching through them. There you go. But it's in the back quite nice. 2 different tyre options. This is the best looking one, to be quite honest. But it's awesome we've got one. I'm surprised he's not tried to put that on the mod hub, to be quite honest. Obviously a foreign license plate. I'd love to get that swapped over to a British one. But it suits the Landy. It really does. Now, looking at the Landy, and looking at that horse box, I don't know what scale the horse box is. The Landy just looks so small. So what I was referring to is the shape of the windows here. I believe that gap there is a bit too big, and the angle and the shape of the windscreen is slightly incorrect. You can really notice it without the roll cage on. But as I've got the roll cage on, and the reason I've left that on, and initially I did it by accident, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to leave that on. Locally to me, actually I think it was one of my friends from school. Him and a few of I'm guessing a club that he's part of were off-roading, messing around in the snow, going down a road, guessing the countryside there, and there was a van that ran them off the road. His vehicle flipped over, and so did another one. Now his Land Rover has been heavily modified for off-roading. External roll cage, cut wings on the side, cut fenders, whatever you want to call them. I can't remember. I don't know what lift it's got on it, but it's fully built basically. And his was on its side. The other one was damn near on its roof, if memory serves correctly. I'm guessing the van went to overtake him or whatever and cut in too much, and they did what anyone would do, swerve to get out of the way, and up the rollbank. Up the snowbank. It looked like my friend's one had a winch cable connected. So I don't know if he was winching and it rolled, or they were winching off the other vehicle to get his vehicle upright. I have no idea. But that's pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. I don't know whereabouts, how local it was to me, but I know he lives in the area still, I believe. So we get this trailer filled up nice and level. There we go. 13,500. We're missing a single litre of grain. Good grief. I wonder where that went. So maybe you do lose grain. When we see it, like, going outside of the trailer, maybe you do lose that. Huh. I wonder. Similar, I knew obviously how much exactly we had for once. No, switch on. Thank you. Oh, we hit the worker. Sometimes if my finger slips off the left bumper enough, it will enable a worker for whatever reason. Pain in the butt. Should be able to connect right up to the header trailer too and just have at her and take it away. Uh, 402. And just like that, gone. Didn't take long. Fold that up. So we'll probably start down in that corner. Of course, we'll eject enough to the right hand side. Yeah. So we'll see the working width and what that looks like. Yeah. And put there. Drop. There we go, perfect. This could technically stay there for a bit. Honestly, I can come up with a even the landy, but we'll try and get it out this field. Oh yeah, perfect. Out there, very nicely. Alright, I can just be parked there. Grab this. Now the canola will probably end up selling. So we'll probably fill the trailer and sell that off at some point. I have no doubt in my mind we'll be doing a lot of the compost in the stream today. AKA Tuesday for you guys. Brakes, brakes. Thank you. Took a while to kick him. Yeah, ready then. So let's open up our store here. Go to manure spreading and have a look at the Abbey. Oh, it is MR. Huh, didn't realise. And the working width is 6 meters. So is that 6 meters width going across the back, going this way? Or 6 meters from the edge of this outwards? I don't know. One way to find out, hey? And down we go. It's going to be a slow going uphill. Now, I'm probably going to use GPS, but again, it's like a non-reversible plow. How well is it going to work with GPS? I'm actually going to go up this tram line and see how that does. Alright, let's blip this on. So it is working with that. That doesn't look 6 meters. I got a hunch it's not going to take long to empty this. But there we go. We are compost spreading. Alrighty then, let's get rid of the hood. That. And picture. And another one from this angle. See, it's not bad actually. Good sound effects. Oh, the flails aren't spinning. I never realised the flails don't spin. Oh, that sucks. Do you have to actually switch them on manually or anything? No. Not a fan of that. It's not using a whole lot of compost neither. It's kind of cool. Now I wonder, do we have a side slinger by default? No, we don't. Huh. I may go looking for a new one then. So if you guys know of any good ones, let me know. Because having the flails spin, no, not spin, that's really weird. I guess spreading with this is fairly easy. Because you can just put the tyres down the outside of this. Mark where the front right tyres are. So it's actually, yeah, it's working quite nicely. It's pretty neat. Can open up this. I think that's just honestly for loading more than anything. I still don't think it's 6 meters. It just doesn't seem like it. Headlands will be interesting. Probably won't do them, to be honest. Now we may be able to get another pass It's going to take long going, actually. I may just load up the normal spreader. Ah, see, this is where it'll get difficult. Because now I've got a space that I'm working with. Without overlapping particularly much. Seems like we've got it okay. Yeah, I think once this is run out, I'm just going to use the normal muck spreader. Side-sling is good and all. Don't like the fact that the flails don't spin. I'm actually genuinely shocked that they don't. Again, though, I don't know if this is the latest version of it or not. I don't know if CD actually did release this, so... Your guess is as good as mine on that one, people. And... we are... almost out. There we are. So down we go to get some more. But, like I say, we're swapping out to the other compost. Well, manure spreader. And take a very, very slow trip down. Past the combine. Slalom through the cows. It would be cool if one day, I don't know if it could even be done really easily, if the cows sensed you were there and turned around or moved. That would be nice. Alrighty, we're down here with the compost spreader, manure spreader, whatever you want to call it. Jump in our leaper. So we have got rid of the Abbey. And as I say now, very disappointed with that actually. But that being said, it may have been the pre-release version that I got sent by CD ages ago, so I'll cut some slack on that there. I'll have to double check, and then we may end up going back to it. But to be honest, I can see why a lot of farms use this one, basically. It's so much more user-friendly, it really is. I can't believe I'm having such issues. That's sideways, up and down. Alright, there we go. And up and spin. We have been moved so far away from the pile. It's a pain in the butt. And back over we go. And lift. I was actually hoping to have got this recording done, but I had to pause it for quite a considerable amount of time. And that. Oh, it's actually loading it like that. Dang. Oh, works, I guess. Now, this one takes a while, obviously, to fill up because, well, it's a stock spreader, so there's nothing special about it. Actually, let's sort groups. No, one group. There we go. And get a wee bit closer. Wrong one again. There we go. I'll have to move this. So this is around what the Abbey Hound was, around 11,000 odd litres. Right, shut that off again, jump into this. Probably we're going to regret shutting that down. Fill up, there we go. And dump. Oh, you can hear the church music. God. I'm always worried about that because, well, you get these places that do fraudulent claims on YouTube of any bits of music or anything they can hear. Back in the day where I used to do quite a bit of Fishing Planet on the channel, I've had claims of the wildlife sounds being copyrighted in music tracks, where it's just the sounds of nature or the sound of the water lapping against the shoreline has been flagged as well. And it's something someone couldn't copyright because it's acts of nature, basically, as far as I'm aware. And of course, you could go through the process of appealing it through YouTube, which I did, but I went one step further and got in contact with the people that put the claim towards the channel. That was automated, so yeah, it's kind of annoyed, but you got to cut a bit of slack, although it's hard. And eventually, basically, after it happening several times, I believe the people, if memory serves correctly, was CD Baby. They're terrible for it. They told the author of the track to basically opt out of their system for doing that, because it is acts of nature. You just can't. Such a pain in the butt. So this will probably be the last load we do of this for the video. We'll probably cut this one short. I want to get next week's stuff sorted. Render these 3 videos. As I was saying yesterday, sort the thumbnails out after. Ideally get them uploaded by tonight. And then we'll delete all of them. Rinse and repeat for next week. Trying to get ahead. The further ahead I get, the better. And I was dead serious about getting ahead and getting quite far ahead. Hopefully. Obviously, big downside to that is you're behind on all the latest mods, which does it bother me? Not really. Oh dear. It's going to take a while to come up the hill. Two, 3 miles an hour. Come on, climb. Wow. Alright, we'll meet you guys when we're at the back, or the top of this, because this is going to take a little while. Ready, we're here. We're all set up. GPS is engaged. Unfold. And come on, come on, come on. And away we go. A decent swath. Hey, automatic egg picker-upper. Love that. Yeah, this is much better. Much better. Tried the Abbey. Will I go back to it? Probably not. Not gonna lie. Probably not gonna go back to it. Now, whatever gets put into this field, the yield is going to be damn good, because the compost does act as manure, so I think it's got a buff on it, so it will do better. Alright, shut that down. Put the GPS on, climb the hill. Ever so slowly climb the hill. Let's put the diffs on. Hit the diff and pray that she goes all the way. Now, this is where we'll eat up a lot of the manure compost going up the hill here. Once we hit the top, I'll probably call it quits for the video. Get these rendered up. And the audio sorted. It's actually sorting the audio, believe it or not, takes more time. And letting them generate the peak files. That can be a bit of a pain in the butt too. Come on, old girl. Climb up the hill. So the reason I use GPS is overlap. I want to get the most out of this manure. Compost. You watch. The time that I have enough manure, I'll be calling it compost. Guaranteed that'll happen. I'm not sure why it's got an offset, but we'll leave it be. We've started with an offset, so we'll continue all the way through with an offset. Now, we'll start on the next line, but we'll only move a couple of feet into it. And back up a bit. I'll do that so at least I can start right away off on the line. It's lined up, switch on, and this is where we'll call it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll continue this probably on the live stream. So until next time, I hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for an American Truck Sim video, and then again on Monday, of course. In theory, live streams over the weekend as well. Until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.